Hey everybody, it's Quicksilver, and I guess today we're going to go ahead and we're going to finish up the pig farm. No real reporting to give to you. I don't think there's anything extra that I have done around the base since our last episode, so I guess without any further ado, let's get to it. I guess minor stuff that I have done around here. I did go ahead and I dug out some of the area down here. This the dispenser here, if you guys will remember, that we have set up so that when we hit this it will tick out and then pull back in, is actually now live. The water dispenser that's going to cause our popcorn mob spawner thing to work is working. The cows are completely grinding on my nerves. Let's go ahead and cook off some of these guys, make it a little quieter. Should I just leave the water on? Except they'd drain out. I'd run out of them if I did that. This is probably a good test. We've been doing so much work over here with redstone and all. Let's make sure that everything still works in there. It should. But let's do this again too. There's still too many of them in there. I can hear them all. I can see them and hear them. We'll push a couple more of them out there and thin out their ranks. And then uncharacteristic to what I've been doing, I'm actually going to cook them over here. Alright, in the meantime, while those guys are plopping around, I have to kind of... Oh man, total fail. I was going to brag about how I have to jump across that gap heroically. But at least I can do that to get out. So yeah, you can still hear those guys. Yeah, so this is the redstone wiring from the last episode, where we have the little hopper timer that powers the lava on and off. So then I've just dug down another 3 blocks and taken us out here underneath. And right here is where the cooker is. So the first thing we're going to do is I'm going to throw down a half slab right here, and what that's going to do by placing it there, actually we'll head back up and cook the cows, and I will also show you what that's going to do for us in case you don't already know. Well, look at those guys glitching through the wall. There's a bunch of cows to cook. Prepare for mooage. Oh, poor cows. It's so inhumane. Too bad we're going to do the same thing to pigs in a minute. Ah, that's better though. A lot quieter. We get the, yeah, good. We got all the steak out of there, so that's not too bad. 59 steak. That'll keep us from starving, right? Okay, so what that does now, other than keeping us safe, is if you can see, there's a half slab. Oh man, I missed the dirt there. There is a half slab of space between where the lava spits out and the actual half slab that's down there. Our pigs will actually, the baby pigs will stand on that half slab, and they will actually be short enough, no different than the chickens in the chicken farm, which really doesn't make any sense to me with pigs, but the same deal that happens over there will happen here, in the sense that the baby pigs, when we kick the lava out, will actually stand underneath the lava, so they will not cook or catch fire, but the big pigs will. So that does some good stuff for us that we want. Actually, I grabbed some extra lava that I forgot to put away, so I'm just going to throw that in here for now. And then, yeah, I think the cow annoyance is minimized now, so I'll leave our sound on this time. It was kind of weird recording that last time around with no sound, but yeah, I can't really hear them down here at all. Damn it, it's nighttime again already, really? All right, so that's where we put that thing on there. I'm gonna go ahead. I think this was the block that I was seeing from above that I don't want to see like that. So let's go back up there, we'll make sure of that, and then I will go ahead and sleep to make sure that we don't have any unwelcome visitors while we're working. And does it look pretty down there now? Yeah, that looks good. I don't care about the block of dirt. That will go away. Ay. You guys so like to see me sleep, I know. Actually, it's 1 o'clock in the morning here. I should be sleeping. Oh well, these things happen in life. Sleep is for the weak, right? Alright, so that is thing number 1. Thing number 2, actually, you know what? I wonder, can I think if I move all this stuff up to the top, if I break this chest now, things won't fall. I have a lot of droppers that I need to place, and I really don't want to have to monkey around with yeah, cool, I do have that axe. Yay. Yes, okay, good. Now I can place the hoppers easier. Because what I'm going to want to do now, and let's just go ahead and head down here. Oh man, I just did it again. I suck today. Alright, let's throw that back in there. Alright, so what we want to do now is, this is our half slab. Actually, I need to dig a little bit further out on the side here so I can get around behind it. I'll leave that there. And I think I'm going to leave all these little tunnels that I'm digging around under here. But what I'm going to want to do is I'm going to want to have a dropper right there facing up. And then I'm going to want to have hoppers that are going to feed into it from here, because that's going to then... the hoppers that I put away. That's going to then in turn collect the cooked pork from our pigs when we actually cook them off. So let's go ahead and grab those back, because I'm not as done with them as I thought I was. There we go, I made it over the jump that time. Trick is I gotta not forget to have hit the little jumpy button. Okay, so I should just need these two. When I built this in my contraption world, I kind of had everything run around a different direction, and I think this is going to be a lot more compact, which is a good thing. So okay, so yep, those will catch drops and feed them in here. And then all I have to do is elevate them up. So I think, in order to do that, I think a couple things. I'm going to need to build a little more room down here. And yeah, you know what, I think I'm going to go ahead and do that really quick, make sure we have enough room to build our timing system that we're going to need, and I'm going to go ahead and do that off camera, I think, so that you guys don't have to watch me chunk around down here and hope that I don't run into something that's important. The good news is if I hit the lava, anything involved with the lava now, it won't really matter, because it's got a half slab between us and it, and I like that. That makes me feel a lot safer. Alright, so, alright, maybe not yet. Oh, come on, really? Before I go AFK here, let's go ahead and actually, you know what, I'm going to need to wire up my redstone torches here too. I'm going to do that here, I think. And we're just going to go for it. We're going to assume that that's where I'm doing it for now, and if I have to move it later, I'll move it. Okay, now I'm going to hold down shift, and I'm going to hop up here, and there we go. Okay, good deal. So that's going to have, well, I guess now we can put down the other half of our chest so that we can collect our yummy, yummy pork. Yeah, okay. I'm going to go AFK now while I figure out how I want to best approach this next part, but let's do this really fast just to make sure. Uh-oh, I broke something. Alright, how about before we go AFK we look and see what I broke, right? Alright. Is that still all there? That's still there. Yep. Dunk. That should turn that off. That should do its little thing here. Huh. What's the poop, man? What's going on here? Yep, didn't mean to do that. That means I probably just spit out lava. Yep. I'll bet I did. Yeah, I could hear it. Well, that isn't good. Let's do that again then and pull it back in, because otherwise I will have some issues to deal with. Alright. I'm hoping I just had some cross wiring or something going on. No lava in there. That's good. Okay, let's see. Okay, clearly I broke something. Let's see what it was. Do I have that in the right place, I guess? It's 2 away from that one, or I guess 1 away from that one. Yeah, that should be in the right spot. Okay, so when we hit that button, it should be turning that off, which turns that on, unlocks this. Ah. So that's what happened. Make sure I didn't just kick out the lava again. I might have. See, that's the thing about these things. They can be, okay, yeah, we don't want to mess with it right now, then we'll just turn it off. Otherwise, we'll just turn it off and then back on again. So let's do this little trick again. There we go. That should do the trick now. Lava should be off, and now, hopefully... Lava off? Yes, okay, now. There we go. Okay, so we can cook them now. We can breed them now. So all that's left is to get their drops up here. So let me go AFK, guys, and I will build out the little room there and get some space for our item elevator timer and all that good stuff. Actually, let me see how far it's got to go up to. So I'll be right back. Okay, so here's what we've got, guys. I raised the floor up one block high here, and the reason that I did that is because I think what I'm wanting to do, and you're going to have to bear with me a little bit here, I didn't really clear out a huge room because I think there's going to be a little trial and error as I'm doing this thing. But let's see if I can get it right the first time, and if so, then life will be good, you will be less confused, and I will be much happier. So first thing I want to do that I know for a fact is I got to pull a signal out of that dropper so that when items come into it we can get something to happen from it. It's powered now because there's dirt in it. That's good to know. Okay. So that would be thing one. Thing two, I want to throw a block here. God, I hope I don't get myself locked in, but it might happen, and if so, I guess hopefully I can dig around the outside edges there. Alright, so let's do that. So we want to actually make the comparator signal into a permanent signal out of there once it's actually going there. But I think I'm going to drop in another little hopper timer here. This might be a little janky. There's probably better ways of building it, but damn it, that's how I'm going to do it. So, and obviously because this is an underground build, I don't have any problem building with using cobblestone as my build material. Yeah, so there we go there. Oh, you know, I'm not sure. This might be a little trial and error with how many items we need to have in this thing so that it'll actually pass the stuff that we need and want it to do, but we'll see. I'll start out with 4 for now, because we want this signal to be a little longer, I think, than... yeah, I think we want it to be a little longer than some of the other stuff we've done. So, alright, so there's that. Now, I'm going to use another comparator to pull the signal out of that hopper. So when an item gets passed over here, it'll kick that on. You know what, now let's just do this one in here for now. I think I might just need one passing back and forth here as long as something's in there. So yeah, I think that's going to be it. Then we're putting power into that block, and I think all I want to do now is just feed it around back into here. So, and I want to get 2 repeaters on that thing. Yeah, good, I have my repeaters with me, so that's good. Let's make it so we can walk over there too. So if I want it to feed in there, I think I want it to feed around on the far side of that block, so we'll have plenty of room. We can move it around if our signal's not long enough, because that's the only thing that can really be a problem for us here. Ooh, what is that? What the hell am I chewing into over here? Oh man, that's another hopper timer. Oh, that's our first hopper timer. Okay, so I think we're okay there. We'll see in just a couple minutes, won't we? Bah. There I go, not being able to speak worth a damn again. Okay, so when there's something going on there, we will have power going in here. I think, if I'm correct, I think I want each of these to be on 2 ticks. And that shouldn't interfere with that. Now let's... Oh, and then I'll need to actually create my vertical wiring up here so we can turn that on and off. This might be a little bit of a challenge, although, nah, it won't. We can hop back down here. Okay, so we want to do that guy there. Dink. We want to do... Oh man, this is going to be a little bit of a bear. See if I can do this jump up and back at the same time. Oh, actually that's retarded. Sorry, I shouldn't say that. That's offensive to some people. There we go, and then that'll give power to that. So I think that's all we need to throw things into our chest up there, if I'm not mistaken. So let's test it out. We'll go ahead and we'll throw a block in there. And as long as it's not hanging out in any of these guys, and 1 block is probably a good one to do a test on this thing with too, because if we have more than 1, it'll keep the signal going a little longer. Ah, come on. I'm trying to jump up here and see if I can grab that one. Yep, okay, so it doesn't look like there's anything in that. So, you know what, let's actually make sure we can get back down here, because we might need, like I said, we might need to horse around with the timings on these things a little bit. But I think that's got it, guys. I think that might have gotten our pig farm ready for pigs. So let's go ahead and head back up. Yeah, here. Oh, I threw this little guy on here so that we don't have to worry about ducking under that stuff. And yeah, let's use something let's try and test it out with something that's not already in there. So we are redstone free in the box at the moment, so let's actually eat some steak. Yum yum yum, thank you cows. And we'll throw a redstone dust down there. That should have gotten sucked up. Tick. Yep, 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 yep. And it didn't make it. Alright, where's it stopping? Right there. Okay, so let's extend our... I think let's try monkeying with the delay on the repeaters over here. Let's go with 3 on each one of those. I don't know if that's going to do it. It may or may not. So I think we're going one more than I was doing when I tested this thing too, so I may have to use a different timer altogether. But hopefully not. Hopefully we can... Oh, that's not what I wanted. Okay, well, while we're down here. Man, oh man, oh man. Things like that piss me off. Well, is it in there? Yes. Okay, so we got our redstone back. That's good. So let's do a couple more little tests here. Make sure it wasn't just a fluke. Yep, we got it back again. Let's throw 4 in there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Make sure we get all 4 of them back. Ooh. Yep, got them all 4 back. So, okay, guys, I think I'm going to call that little timer a success. So I think at this point we're ready to close all this up and get our pigs over here. So let me make sure we're lit up down here. Let's hit F3. Last thing I want is to hear mobs running around down here. 14, 12, 11, 10, 12. Yeah, I'm happy with that. 10, 9. Doesn't look like we're ever getting under 9 for lighting down here, so that's really good. 12, yeah. Alright, good deal, guys. Alright, I think we can safely close this up. What are we looking at over here? Yeah. Yeah, I think we're in good shape, man. Can I get around over here? Oh, I can. Ooh, there's an 8 right here. I don't like that, so let's just do this. I think that's probably way more than we need. We should be fine even with an 8, but like I said, I'd rather use an extra torch or 2 than have mobs suddenly spawning in here. What about down there? Because that is 2 blocks high. That's a block and a half high. Okay, let's throw a torch right here just to make sure. Yeah, that lights everybody up under there, as long as that still works. I don't think I broke that by doing that, right? Nope. Okay, good deal. So, yeah, I think that's got it, guys. I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to get some glass from up there, and then I'm going to go ahead and get the pigs over here, and we'll give it a little test. I think we're probably doing okay on time, but I don't want to waste anything. So, yeah, I will be right back. Okay, guys, so I've finished the pig farm out here, and I actually populated it. I grabbed these 2 pigs from across the water over there because it occurred to me that I only had 3 pigs to populate the damn thing with. So our pig yield is not, or our pork yield rather, is not going to be very impressive, at least out of the gate, but I did want to at least get this thing finished up so you could see it. This is what it looks like. As you can see, it's impossible for me to walk into. We can see the area down there though, so let's go ahead and turn this thing on, get those guys hopping, and then I can just hold down my carrots. They should go ahead, and there we go, I got some XP, and then there's the baby pig. So he will naturally just kind of work his way over there. And I'll go ahead and turn this thing off. He should plop down there in a minute. I'll give him a couple seconds to kind of do his thing. And if he doesn't, we'll just turn the water back on. But yeah, so I guess in the meantime, I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to let him grow in there, because obviously we can only do 1 pig at a time right now. But my goal, ultimately, I'm going to go ahead, I'm just going to breed the hell out of these guys over here. Oh, I can get in there now and get my lead back. May as well do that. Man, they make that so much easier to get him in there. I was dreading that a little bit, guys. I gotta be honest with you. I was loaded up with my carrots and thinking, alright, I'll lead them around using those damn things, and eesh, just not looking forward to it. But as it turned out, because we have the leads now, it was easy as can be to get them up there. So yeah, there we go. I'm gonna go ahead and head back up here this way, and it actually might be getting to be dark out. Yeah, it's getting there, but I don't think just yet. I will check the length on this video and we'll see where we are. I actually, if this video is a little short, I got to apologize. My mom is actually coming in to visit me from out of town, so I'd like to be able to shove him all the way over. You know what? I think if I was doing more than one pig, then I would have easily pushed him all the way up. He and his buddies over. So I think some of this might be because of that. But anyway, what I was saying before I interrupted myself is I do have my mom coming to visit me from out of town, so I'm trying to do a little pre-recording on this so that I can make sure I don't let you guys down on getting the content out there. But yeah, so let me check the length on this, and if it's not long enough, then I'll go grab some more pigs and we'll see if we can't get this thing populated a little bit better, and I will talk to you in just a minute. Okay guys, so I did just check the time on this, and I think we are looking at a full video here, so I'm going to go ahead and get these guys out of here and move my carrots up there. But yeah, this way I can stop storing carrots and with the cow stuff and start storing it over here where we can breed the pigs. And then I think once I get yeah, that's good enough. The pork should automatically start flowing up there as these guys grow and we cook them. So alright, yeah, I guess if you guys liked what you saw, please leave me a like, subscribe if you haven't subscribed, and I will catch you guys next time.